Hey, what's happening, Disney viewers? Me, the Guy01, and welcome to this week's Versus episode on the Walkthrough channel. This week, it's Macho Man Randy Savage against the Ultimate Warrior. It is our weekly birthday versus. We only had one birthday this week, which was the Macho Man. On November 15th, he would have been 71. Crazy thing that he's been, gone for over 10 years now. It's always weird when people die young, or they don't get to an old age before they die. So it's kind of weird seeing what age they would have been, and it's like, oh, he very well could have still been alive, kind of thing. So we don't really have a lot to talk about with Raw and SmackDown. Really, it was just a lot of straightforward matches, a lot of building up to Survivor Series. Also, something I wanted to bring up. Like I said, there was only one birthday this week, which was Savage's, and I feel like I always do Savage versus Hogan, so I decided to switch it up this time and do Savage versus Warrior. But now that I'm doing this, I think this is the same match I did last year for his birthday. I can't remember, because this is the second year now I've probably done this, something for Savage's, birthday. With 2K23, because a wrestling game hasn't come out in the last year, at least not a WWE one. I mean, we've had the AEW game, but I don't have it. Probably not going to get it. But anyway, begin with Raw. Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins faced JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio of the Judgment Day. Wait, get off me. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh no. Aha. The Judgment Day ended up coming down, causing a disqualification, which gave Zayn and Seth the win. This then led to Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes coming down to even up the score, which then led to a giant brawl. Again, just more lean up to that War Games Survivor Series match. The next match saw Shinsuke Nakamura beat Otis in what was a surprisingly competitive match. This is the second week in a row that Nakamura's faced someone who's, definitely a mid-carder, and, wasn't able to just steamroll him. First it was Akira Tozawa, who was allowed to show off more than he has in probably the last 4 years. And now with Otis, who at several points looked like he could have very well beaten Nakamura. So it's interesting to see if this is a sign of people like Akira Tozawa and Otis getting a push, that they're able to hang with an established main eventer like Nakamura, or if this is Nakamura getting pushed down to the level of Otis, which sounds like an insult, but you know what I mean. Tegan Knox beat Piper Niven. No. I don't know. People just didn't get into that match. The crowd didn't get into it. It just never... I don't know. It's weird to describe it. It's almost just felt like the crowd just didn't care. And when the crowd just doesn't care, it's hard for the wrestlers to care, I feel like. It just kind of felt like they were going through the motions despite, their best efforts to not just go through the motions. Ludwig Kaiser beat Tommaso Ciampa. Zia Lee beat Candice LeRae due to a ref stopping the match after a head kick. It was obviously a worked one, but you can tell that they're building off of what happened, 1 or 2 weeks ago when a match got legitimately stopped because something went wrong. I forget who was involved in that, but this one was definitely a callback to that. It looks like they're kind of running with it, maybe as like a potential gimmick that Lee's so dangerous that, you know, the doctors and refs are stopping the match because she's just beating on her opponent too bad. The Miz beat Ivar in what many people are assuming was supposed to be a #1 contenders match, after they both get double pinfalls last week, but as we all know, that didn't happen. We can presume accidentally that didn't happen. So I'm sure this match would have happened anyway, probably would have had the same result, but now it's just a match, not really for the #1 contendership. It was just the #1 contender fighting someone who was also in that match. Now, after the match, Bronson Reed then did attack Ivar, setting up a potential match between those two, which could be a lot of fun. Just like a very hard-hitting, but also very athletic match. So that should be something fun to see if they go in that direction. Coming down. And in the main event, Damian Priest and Finn Balor faced Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso for the Undisputed Tag Team titles again, for like, what, the third, fourth time in a month. The match ended with Drew McIntyre attacking Jey Uso, allowing Priest and Balor to get the win and retain. Drew then went up the ramp and shook hands with Rhea Ripley, who was standing up there waiting. Now, this is the culmination of the past few weeks where Drew's had several run-ins with members of the Judgment Day, mainly Rhea. Rhea basically saying, join us, and, you know, if you're with us, you would be a champion right now. Referring to him losing to Seth Rollins at Crown Jewel. Now, a lot of people are already predicting this is probably only going to last until War Games. Drew's only working with them up until War Games in order to get his revenge on Seth, and then that'll be it. No one's buying that he's going to become a permanent member of Judgment Day. But we now know who the final member of the Judgment Day's War Games team is. Moving on to SmackDown, the Street Profits beat Butch and Ridge Holland of the Brawling Brutes and Pretty Deadly to get a title shot against Finn Balor and Damian Priest. I'm not sure when this match is supposed to happen, though, because Judgment Day's in the War Games match. So I doubt it's happening at Survivor Series. So is it happening on free TV? We'll have to see. But, you know, Street Profits versus Finn Balor and Damian Priest, that should be fun. That should be a fun match. Dragon Lee beat Axiom. It's funny, Dragon Lee has been like on every episode of SmackDown this month, or this past month. But the thing is like his only character is basically just that he puts on the match of the night every night, which honestly, that's a gimmick I feel like people can get behind. It's like, why should we care about this guy? Because he does he has the best matches. It's like, okay, but what else? He has the best matches. It'll be interesting to see what they do with him. But right now, his whole character just seems to be deliver on the wrestling side for the show. Kind of like how the cruiserweights in WCW, their main job was to carry the whole wrestling side of the show. Well, the stars like the bigger name people, they were like the focus for the storylines and drawing power, but the cruiserweights, it was their job to, you know, deliver on the wrestling side of it. So it seems like that's the direction they're going with Dragon Lee, which, I mean, there's worse ways to use him, I guess. He keeps delivering, so. Grayson Waller beat Cameron Grimes after interference from Austin Theory. LA Knight beat Jimmy Uso, which then led to a double team attack on him by Solo Sikoa and Jimmy, which ended with Cody Rhodes, of all people, running down to make the save, which allowed LA Knight and Cody to stand tall. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Cody to come out, although I guess, I mean, I feel like Cena was more likely than anything, given that, you know, Solo Sikoa, Cena and LA Knight have teamed before. Mainly did go up against the Bloodline. So Cody kind of came out of nowhere. And in the final segment of the night, Damage Control confronted Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair, and Shotzi, the three women who they challenged to a War Games match at the top of the show, basically saying, "Hey, where's your partner?" Which then led to Becky Lynch coming out, revealing herself as the fourth member of the team, which then led to a massive brawl between all of them. Now, it should be, again, I feel like I don't remember. Is it, for War Games matches, is it 4 people per team or 5? Because with the men's, we've got a 4-on-4 team, I think, right? It's like Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, and Jey Uso against Dominic Mysterio, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and Drew McIntyre. I don't think McDonough's in it, right? Or is he? Is he a 5th person and the faces have to find a 5th member? I assume that's what's going on, right? Because with that said, if it is 5-on-5, you know, the women, you know, the women faces, they also need a 5th member. Because there's 5 members of Damage Control now. Asuka, Io Sky, well, no, because Dakota Kai's out, isn't she? She's injured, right? I can't remember. I feel like she's injured. So yeah, I guess it is just 4-on-4 with them. Okay. Never mind. But that's it for Raw and SmackDown. Like I said, not really a lot of stuff. A lot of it is really just hyping up the War Games matches for the most part. Some good matches. Like I said, Dragon Lee, his whole job right now seems to be the workhorse for SmackDown specifically. Oh no. Ow. Nope. Oh no, you don't. Hey, oh crap. Get off me. Uh-oh. No. One elbow drop. Hey, where are you going? Coward. Oh no. Ow. Get off me. Stay down. Alright, come on, get in the ring. There you go. Come on, muscle man. Alright, here we go. I know he's going to kick out of this, because he still has resiliency. Oh, come on, we don't even get to hit it. Curse you. Oh, dang it. Oh, no. 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 Kick him in the shin. Okay. Now let's try this. There we go, from the top. Yep, saw that coming. Good. Alright, one more time. Here we go. Oh, we can't hit it? Come on. See, so that he can hit, but he can't do his finisher? You're telling me he can't reach that? Come on. Here we go. And down we go. One more time. From the top. Count it. The face still does not look good. I don't know what it is with Savage. They can never get his like face scan right. I feel like it's getting worse too. I feel like it was either 2K18 or 2K19 where it seemed like they finally got it right, and then just since then it's gotten worse and worse. It might have even been 2K20. But yeah, it just feels like it just keeps getting farther and farther away from him. I don't know what it is. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm making videos all the time. Stay tuned for next week's Versus and next week where we continue our Batman Arkham Asylum walkthrough. Just released the last video where we finished the main story, but we are going to continue the game, getting further trophies and all that, so Arkham Asylum will be going on for a few more weeks. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. Guy01 and the Macho Man, Breaking News Savage, signing out. Bye guys.